Hello and welcome to WTF, where we help you transform food in your kitchen. I'm Janie.
And I'm Roman.
And on this channel, we talk about unique ingredients, techniques, and show you new recipes for your kitchen. And this week we are doing a fun recipe because we're heading into Easter any day now. And we want to see what else can we do with those holiday leftovers, right? Because, you know, you make a big ham, everybody really enjoys it, and you got tons and tons of ham left at the end of the day.
Yep.
You're eating ham sandwiches, and that's great for a little while, but then you're like, I'm kind of sick of ham, sick of ham soup. What do we do? So today, we are showing you a new recipe to easily make ham and cheese empanadas. So we're super excited because we are big empanadas fan, and we're like, let's put some ham and cheese in them. So Roman's gonna walk you step by step through how do you make ham and cheese empanadas.
All right, here we go. Very easy, super simple. We have our cheese, which is some white cheddar grated, some spring peas, some ham, milk, some sodium citrate, and sodium hexaphosphate. I always
hexametaphosphate.
Hexametaphosphate. I can never say that one right. So we're gonna
sodium hex.
Yeah. So we're gonna get right into this super simple recipe. We're gonna turn on our little guy right here. Even though what you want to do first is you want to get your milk in your pot. Mix these two together very quickly. And you really don't want your milk to get hot before you add this in. So that's why I took it right off of there. So we're gonna add that to our pan. We're gonna mix that really, really well. And now we're gonna bring that up to a boil.
Okay, so one of the things I'm noticing here is that you grated your own cheddar.
Yes.
Can people use store-bought pre-grated cheese?
Yes, you can. The only problem with that I find is that sometimes there are additives added to it. And so I think it's safe to grate your own cheddar because you know what's in it. You can also read the package and they'll tell you what's in there. I would prefer to shave my own cheddar.
I would agree because a lot of times I think they put microcrystalline cellulose in there as an anti-caking agent.
Yes.
But MCC never dissolves, so it will never dissolve in your cheese.
Yes. Okay, so now that I got that up to boil, I'm going to slowly add a little bit of the cheese at a time. And I'm going to actually turn that down to just a simmer.
Yeah. And sodium citrate, you might recognize if you've been following our channel for a while or the Modernist movement when it first came out. Sodium citrate was like the first ingredient to really go mainstream because you can make delicious cheese sauces out of like really good cheeses and give them that kind of American cheese meltability texture.
Right.
I remember people were like so into it, and it was I think it was the first ingredient that we ever sold that went viral. Because I don't know if Huffington Post is still around, but I remember it got featured in Huffington Post.
I think they're still a thing.
I don't know, but I was like, oh my god, Huffington Post, and people went crazy for it. So sodium citrate has been around for a really long time. It's a fantastic ingredient, and we added to it the sodium hexametaphosphate, which, when in conjunction, when they're used together, actually gives it more of that molded texture,
right?
Which is what we're using. So I think in previous recipes we had used it to make like American style cheese slice out of like really cool good cheeses that usually will fall apart very easily.
Yes.
So this is kind of why the combination of the ingredients work really well together and why we are featuring them today.
All right, and so all the cheese is added. So you just want to make sure that you emulsify this into the milk, the cheese, excuse me. Get it all in there. And that looks pretty good, pretty nice and smooth, texturally. And so
you see it's like a little thick already because when you hold it up, I could see a little string. Yeah.
There you go. And so now we're going to add our peas and our ham. And we're going to mix that up nicely.
That looks delicious already.
It already looks really good. And then we're going to put that right into our glass container.
I would just eat that.
Actually, yeah. A little bit of like macaroni in there. Imagine that.
Oh, ideas.
Oh, maybe next time, guys. Maybe next time. All right, and then we're gonna cover this, and we're gonna put this in the fridge overnight to set. All right, guys, we are all ready to make the empanadas. As you can see, we have our set mac and I was gonna say mac and cheese, but it's not mac and cheese.
Filling.
Ham and cheese filling. And we have our really nice empanada dough. So we're going to use our little form here. Let's place that right in there. We're going to scoop in some of our.
Yeah, and you can see how much it's set. And normally, you know, when you make a mac and cheese, it sets.
Yeah.
But here, I don't know if it's like visible, but there's like just a lot more like stretchiness and elasticity than you would normally get.
Yep. And so a little bit of egg yolk right around the rim of that guy, because we want to get a nice seal, because when we fry it, we don't want any of the stuff escaping. So you want to get a pretty good seal on there. I love these things, to be honest with you. Like I'm old school. Like I make my empanadas. You know, my grandmother used to do it, but this thing is so cool.
It makes your life so much easier.
So much easier, and they come out exactly the same every single time. And I think that's my favorite part of it, the consistency of it. Look at that. That's beautiful. Cool. So why don't we fry these guys?
All right, then we'll make a couple more. Then we'll bring back the fryer.
Yep.
All right, our empanadas are ready. We're about to test them.
Yep.
I just want to do a quick reminder. We already talked about our sodium citrate and sodium hexametaphosphate, which are our ingredient highlights of the day. So remember, check them out on modernistpantry.com. See all of our recipes, which we always have tons of for all the things that we sell. So there's always new things to try in your kitchen. All right, are you ready to bite into a burning hot empanada?
Not
Roman?
as much as you are, but yes, I will.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for it. Perfectly fried. Great job.
Thank you. Oh wow. Look at that. Nice and cheesy.
It's cheesy. It's like melted, but it's not puddly. If that's a word.
Yeah, it's not like dripping out of here. It's like really thick. Really. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Oh, that was good.
This looks amazing.
This is really delicious, actually. Okay.
Super good. I mean, it's ham and cheese that's fried in an empanada, so I don't think there's any way to go wrong with this. But what I love about this recipe is that with this technique, you can get a lot more cheese into it than you would normally.
Yeah.
Normally, it might be like kind of symbolic cheese, because you don't want it to explode and just fall apart and just gush all through your oil.
Exactly.
But this one, salty, creamy, cheesy, fresh, hot, delicious. So good. All right. Get the recipe in the links in the description below. It's absolutely fantastic. Give it a try. Let us know what you think. And until next week, from here in the Modernist Pantry Test Kitchen, I'm Janie.
And I'm Roman.
And we transform
food.